Hi Aries, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Aries, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So if you haven't seen it yet, don't forget to check out the solar eclipse in Taurus video that I just put out. The reason I say this is even if you're watching it after the fact, these energies, trends and themes are still going to be going through our lives. Hang tight, because there's going to be a midpoint magic and madness video that is going to be very interesting, and that's going to be really relevant for everybody this specific week between the 2nd and the 8th of May. Specifically, it's a really important video for you to catch because it's going to answer a lot of the questions of what's going on for you personally and on the global sort of energies as well. So pay attention to that, and then obviously stay tuned for the lunar eclipse video, which will be coming out very shortly. With that said, your key to the week this week is the Sun card, right? So the Sun card is ultimate blessings, light, heat, abundance, joy, but it's also just a moment where the universe kind of gives you the tap on the shoulder and says, you can take it easy for a moment. I've got it from here. The fact that you have the Sun card here as the key to the week, it's enhancing whatever blessings might show up for you in your life over this week, but it's also diminishing the challenges. So this week, I kind of want to say, like, get out of the way of the universe and let it do its thing. If you are a continued subbie, you know Rafi loves you. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. For your actions and options this week, you have the King of Pentacles. This is really you focusing on how you show up in the world, and more importantly, this is some material or physical, material or financial or possibly physical benefit that shows up for you. This could be an earth sign male, a Taurus, Capricorn or a Virgo that could feature for you over the course of this week that is really helping you define clearly what your goals, your aspirations are, but also somebody that is assisting you rising up the ranks. For me, the King of Pentacles very often has that kind of promotion, rising up the ranks, being seen, but this is moves that you make on the material plane. So it's very real world, grounded, weighty stuff. And also, because it is the King of Pentacles in your actions and options, this suggests that the moves that you're making this week have a chance to really take root. They have a chance to really be very grounded or stable in some way, shape or form. For your communications and conversations, you have the Four of Pentacles. So there's a lot of Pentacles energy here, right? Your money, your finances and resources are obviously getting a bit of a go over at the moment, which could be exciting. For your for those of you that are in some form of academia or study, this is the time where you really have to this is the time where, especially this week, you're having to show or prove your grit. This is where you're going to have to demonstrate why you are, why you should be given a place at a certain school. This is where you're going to have to really show up for yourself. I mean, that King of Pentacles suggests that you're doing this. You really are showing that you are worth the chance, that you're worth the shot, that you are that person that should be picked right now. The Four of Pentacles coupled with the Sun card, this is a highlighting of money or resources that comes through the work. So this could definitely be sort of pay rise energy for sure. For some of you, this is really about putting a plan in place. For those of you that work for somebody else, this is where you, especially if you've been in a new job recently, this is where you find out that you're being made permanent. This is where, your place or your position at the current job is solid, it's secure. And for some of you, this could even be, like I said, promotion energy, or at least the realization that you are here to play, right? Play and slay. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this could really highlight a great financial opportunity for you. So the Four of Pentacles does suggest that you're having to have some sort of staying power, but that Sun card there is basically saying if you put the grit in, if you put the work in, this week you could find some new client. This week you could maybe realize that a client that you already have or business that you already have could really increase the, like you can get more out of them in terms of finances, in terms of selling more products or services, etc. And it only becomes evident now because you've already shown up. So wherever it is that you're showing up in your integrity or you're already doing really good work, keep doing that, because that's going to bring more results and rewards from what is already present in your business life. For those of you that are retired and no longer working or no longer working for any reason, I really like this because it suggests that you have a chance here to make money from something that you either really enjoy, or you are choosing to pursue something now that, while it doesn't have to be work, could still turn into something that is quite lucrative. So this could be, you look at something that you've been doing every day recently and kind of look and say, I wonder if I could do this as a job, right? And then you start to look at what the path is going to take. There's nothing here that suggests it's overnight, right? We're talking about pentacles. This is slow moving stuff. So expect this to be a process rather than an event. For your love and relations, you've got the Moon card coupled with the King of Pentacles. All right, so when it comes to love and relations, you've got the Sun and the Moon here, which is always growth and creation. The Moon card can be the past, and for some of you, this does suggest that there could be a blast from the past in the relationship sector. This could be a reconnection or a rekindling for some of you with an old partner. This could be, you know, it could be a realization that maybe somebody that you let go in the past or somebody that you lost in the past is, you know, either coming back into your world, or there's going to be a reconnection of some kind. And I kind of get the feeling that this might be, it's rare that I say to people you should go back, all right? I'm just, that's just the way that I'm built, right? It ended for a reason, but this could be, for those of you that are single and looking and it's possible, this could be a reconnection with somebody that you dated in the past that came to an end for any number of reasons. You know, on the more sort of Raffy way of looking at it, on the more sort of Raffy way of looking at it, this could be that you reconnect with this person, apologies are made, hugs are had, you know, possibly even some tears, but it's like, it's very cleansing, it's very healing, and you're able to move on from that reconnection and say, okay, you know what, maybe we're not going to get back together, but actually I feel better that we've mended the rift that was between us. For those of you that are, you know, and I will say this to you, if this person comes to you with an apology, or you offer an apology, or you both give an apology, this could go a long way to healing your relationship sector from here on in. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, some old challenge or issue where yours and your partner's careers or financial outlooks have clashed could be rectified this week. So there's a real chance, like that Moon card this week I think is bringing healing more than anything else, which I'm here for. For your money and materials, you have the King of Swords. So what do we see here? Two kings. Two kings represents minor council, which tells me this is a powerful moment for you when it comes to having financial conversations, pay rise conversations, promotion conversations. This is a time to really show up, and, you know, not with all the bravado and all the rest of it that Aries is known for. This is the time where your strategic energies, where your intelligence, where your integrity have to show up. The more you present those aspects of yourself this week, the more growth there is going to be in your finances, in your work, possibly even in your love life as well. When it comes to your finances, that King of Swords could see you signing some sort of paperwork, documentation. For some of you, this could be a second go at something that you'd applied for, like a loan or a grant. maybe even, you know, a bursary of some sort. There's a boost to the finances this week, but you're having to really show up for it. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, the King of Swords is your nervous system and your mind, right? So this week, if you're feeling sort of really pepped up, do something physical to dissipate that energy through the body. When it comes to your home and environment, this is a very interesting one for home and environment, because it suggests that some of you, like, this could be a week where you're deciding to buy a home. For some of you, this could be an official decision about leaving the place that you currently live in. And for others, when it comes to the home, this could be you, I mean, in a lot of ways, this could be you having a meeting, but a meeting that takes place at your home, which is very interesting to me. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Take care. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up, and I'll see you soon.